PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 12th day of August, and a very odd rain event getting set to begin across our state. It's a good beneficial rain, and temperatures today might not get out of the 70s in some parts of the state. And the tropics are wild and crazy. Let's go to some Skycam shots around the network early this morning. These images taken about 5 o'clock. We'll begin with the view from Birmingham. That's the shot coming from the top of the Daniel Building on 20th Street downtown, looking south. The sky generally cloudy. From our new Trustful Skycam. Now we are looking to the south. Down below, that's Chalkville Mountain Road. That's near the intersection of Interstate 59. And from downtown Jasper, the view from the top of the King Building. Things are nice and quiet there. Boy, that is a very anomalous pattern for August. A strong southern stream right across the deep south. That looks more like November or something, doesn't it? Really amazing. And down below that at the surface, you can see that wavy frontal boundary draped out across the deep south. A surface low showing up on this map near Dallas-Fort Worth. I think now it's closer to Shreveport early this morning. And that will be moving right along that front, enhancing rain this afternoon and tonight. And it could be a pretty good soaking. Here's a look at the radar at 5:06 this morning. Rain beginning to increase on the western side of the state. Look at that nice rain falling down to the southeast of Montgomery over parts of Bullock and Barber counties. That's pretty amazing. And also rain increasing off to the west over parts of central Mississippi. And there's a flash flood watch up for a large part of central Mississippi today, right up to the Alabama-Mississippi border. And look at that, a slight risk of severe weather today. Across a large part of Louisiana, the southern part of Mississippi, and Alabama. And you know, by golly, with a pretty decent surface low moving through and decent wind fields, there could be a few severe storms down there. Now, the question for us is instability. If we stay in the 70s all day, I don't think we have an issue with severe weather, at least a big one here. But down south, if they can get up into the mid to upper 80s down there, we'll see. I wouldn't be shocked if we had a rotating storm or two down there near the Gulf Coast. And in the QPF map, that's just amazing. This is the rain expected through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and that is suggesting rainfall amounts of 2 to 3 inches here and amounts of 3 to 4 inches over the southern part of the state. Goodness gracious, we'll take that. I don't know if we see that much. Of course, that's not necessarily all today. Most of the computer models are printing 1 to 2 inches of rain for us today, and there could be more rain toward the end of the week or the weekend, but I think this is the big rain day of the next 5 days. And there's a look at our twin waves in the tropics. To watch both of those things. The lead wave is near 50 west. The trailing wave is around 34 west. And both have definitely shown an increase in convection since we spoke yesterday. We'll take a look at the model tracks first off on that lead wave, which is 92L. And not all of the models develop this, oddly enough. It looks better and better, but the models that do identify the system generally want to bring it to the southeastern Bahamas now, keeping it north of Hispaniola. And again, from that point, a lot of questions. Could it make the gap across the Florida Straits into the Gulf? Yes, but this persistent eastern U.S. trough, will it turn it north? Or will it be a problem for Miami or Daytona? Those are questions we just can't answer at this point. Nobody can. And then on the trailing wave, that's 93L, the models want to bend that thing to the north or turn it to the right in about 96 hours. And then a building high suggests that might bend back to the left toward the east coast of the United States. And this could be a problem for maybe Cape Hatteras or somebody. And again, nobody knows the ultimate destination. We can just speculate at this point. Here's a look at the GFDL, just for the fun of it, valid at 126 hours. And you can see it clearly shows the second wave. The trailing wave is the strongest one. In fact, that's got that thing as a hurricane in the central Atlantic. And obviously, that one's not going to be a Gulf of Mexico storm. That one's either going to recurve or bend back toward the east coast of the U.S. And then the first wave is a tropical storm coming through the southeastern Bahamas. And whenever you got two of them out there going on at the same time, that creates some issues of its own. So it's going to be a very interesting week to watch those in the tropics. But the ultimate destination, we just don't know yet. We don't even want to go there. All we can do is guess and speculate, and we can all have fun doing that. But there's not much skill at this point in telling you where they will ultimately go. So let's look at the GFS. This is where we are at 1 o'clock today. At 500 millibars, about 18 to 19,000 feet off the ground. And look at that nice little shortwave rotating through the lower part of the Mississippi River Valley. And look at that surface low at Monroe, Louisiana today. Wow. That is very unusual. In fact, that almost looks like a tropical system, doesn't it? And that's the reason there's some concern for severe weather down across South Alabama and South Mississippi. And hopefully some good rains maybe along and north of that warm front around here. We'll take that. Tomorrow, the surface low moves over to the coast of the Carolinas, and we get into drier air as a northerly flow develops. I think the day tomorrow should be dry. I've got in the forecast rain ending early in the day. More than likely, the rain's going to end at 2 or 3 a.m., and the sky becoming partly sunny. Thursday, a relatively dry day, just a small chance of a shower. And Friday still looks pretty dry. We have mentioned a chance of scattered showers and storms in the forecast, with the flow beginning to veer back around to the south, but there's not much of a trigger, so we'll see. We might back off on that later. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, we've still got kind of a wavy upper airflow there with embedded shortwaves, and we think the rain chances will slowly increase over the weekend. It doesn't mean a washout. I don't think it'll be like today, but certainly a chance of scattered showers Saturday, and the same thing on Sunday. And we'll go to Monday of next week, and the coverage seems to be increasing early next week as a surface low passes just north of here. Amazing to see all these synoptic scaled surface lows this time of the year. And then Tuesday, a week from today, look at the trough over the middle part of the United States. And, of course, that would mean a pretty good rain event. And what you see down there around the Florida Straits, I think that is perhaps 92L. The GFS really not picking up on that thing and developing it. So, again, we just can't give you an answer. I know everybody wants to know where's it going. I don't know yet. Let's go to the end of the cycle really quickly, the 27th. The core of the westerlies are up north, but, again, no sign of any excessively hot weather there. And, again, that would suggest probably maybe temperatures a smidgen below average with some risk of a shower or storm in there. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. This morning we'll have notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com, if you're watching this via YouTube or iTunes. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.